All right, JHK here for the AllStar, and joining me right now is UFC flyweight Cody Durden. Cody, you got the belts in the back, man. Can you break down those belts for us?
Man, I got the Valor Fighting Championship belt, I guess 2 years ago, and then I got a King of Sparta belt at the top. I won a 8-man tournament, 3 fights in one night, and KO'd the dude in the finals with my coach Justin Gaethje.
Dope. Hey, three fight. That must be one of your crowning moments of your career, right? 3 fights in one night, and it ended with a KO.
Yeah, man, it was a 30-second knockout, and it was a bad knockout. I actually felt bad for the dude, but I mean, he's all right. He's still fighting and stuff, so that's good.
He's all right. He's all right. All right. He's okay. Now,
Yeah.
now you're returning after almost 11 months away from the cage, man. You went through the knee surgery, the recovery. How long do you think you were, how long do you think you were fighting with the compromised knee, or did that injury just happen in that fight?
Yeah, man. I mean, I had problems prior to that fight. I had the pink eye, I had a broken toe, and I didn't know my knee was messed up as bad as it was. And when I was in the fight, I felt it shift after I kicked him one time, and that's when I realized, okay, something's wrong. But yeah, man. I mean, it's been a long 11 months, but I haven't slowed down. I took a loss. I took it like a champ, and man, I was right back in the gym training, doing rehab 2 weeks after surgery. So I'm more prepared now than ever.
Any like speed bumps along the way with your recovery?
No, man. Actually, I mean, it's been phenomenal, dude. Like my knee's better now than it was when I was born. Really.
That's great. Like
Can't
a
wait.
RoboCop knee or something, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, over the course of the recovery and then like slowly getting back into training, was that something that was difficult for you because of how sensitive the knee can be?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get back on the mats until July. We gave it 6 months before I got back on the mats. Wore my knee pads and just took it real slow. And here we are, November 20th, 2 weeks away, or a week and a half away, and I'm getting right back in the cage. I'm the most disciplined person, man. I show up every day. That's my job. That's how I support my family. So winning is everything, and that's what I'm going to do in a week and a half.
In 2021, as you were going through the recovery, were there any other changes that you made to maybe your surroundings or to training or anything?
Well, I mean, I got with Barber Orthopedics. I got a personal trainer with me 3, 4 times a week, just working on strength and conditioning. At first, it was all about rehab. So we went through the rehab, then we transitioned to strength and conditioning. Um, then I reached out to a coach that trained Forrest Griffin, Brian Bowles, a bunch of guys back in the day, and he got out of the game, and I got him back in the game, and I got him to train me, and I'm with him 3 times a week. I go to his house, and then yeah, man. I mean, I'm still with my American Top Team Lima family, Diego and Douglas Lima, and Brantley Furr, and all the coaches there. Uh, I feel like a lot of things have been going my way, and a lot of people want to see me be successful. And it's going to show in a week and a half. I'm very, very confident.
Yeah, it seems like outside of American Top Team in Coconut Creek, there are not many like big teams of American Top Team affiliates, but Team Lima is growing by the day, man. How is the environment inside that training room?
Man, it's great, dude. We got Trayshawn Gore. He's fighting February 5th for the Ultimate Fighter real
Yeah.
finale. Uh, and then we got a guy named Dylan Salvador. I think he's 5-1 as a pro. He was a multiple time world champion in kickboxing. I think he was like 76-13 or something like that. And Diego Douglas Lima and a bunch of up and coming amateurs that been grinding and been at it for 2 or 3 years that are on their way up. And yeah, our gym's growing, dude. We're moving out of a 6,000 square feet gym to a 14,000 square feet gym, and it's only a mile down the street from our original gym. So it's getting A lot better, dude. We're crowded right now.
Speaking with Diego about the gym, I remember just maybe a couple, like 2 years ago or 3 years, they just moved into that gym that you guys are at right now, and then like, how the growth is insane. Like, how did that just happen?
I mean, I guess good marketing, a good team, and we're putting on shows, and we're making it to the level that people want to be at. I started with Team Lima in 2014, and I was just a 3-1 amateur. I started racking up wins after wins, got on a 9-fight win streak, and then I lost 2 in a row, and then got on another 9-fight win streak with 7 finishes. So yeah, man, we got the recipe for success. We just have to implement it.
Mhm. Any trips down to Coconut Creek throughout this camp?
No, not this camp. Not this camp, man. I got everything I need here, man. Like I said, personal trainer 3-4 times a week in the morning. Then I'm going to the hyperbaric chamber 3 times a week. Then I go and train in the evenings with Coach Chad 3 times a week. Man, I got it made. If I'm not going to Coach Chad's, I'm going back to the gym in the evening. So, this camp's been a lot about me, and I don't need to leave.
For sure. Now, your upcoming opponent, Archie Long, he is the next assignment for you. He debuted against Jeff Molina, fight of the night performance. What did you think of that fight?
Man, I think he hits hard. He comes forward, and he's just a great striker. I mean, that's about it. I'm a great striker too. I believe that I can outstrike him and out wrestle him, and I feel like I'm the better skilled opponent.
Do you feel like that forward aggression will play hugely against him in this fight?
Yeah, we'll see if he has that forward aggression towards me. He knows I'm a wrestler. He knows I'm a gritty and very, very good wrestler, and I doubt he comes forward like that, because what's going to happen if he does. He's going to be on his back.
Well, he was pretty reckless, I thought, in his debut. He could have maybe he might have played into the crowd a little bit,
Absolutely.
So do you feel like he probably will come out a little bit more hesitant, because he is coming off a loss?
Yeah, he's going to come out a lot more hesitant than the last fight, because, dude, he got tired, and as well as I do, that's one of every fighter's thing in the back of their head. They don't want to get tired in a fight, and he was drained, and that's why he got pieced apart.
So what can we expect out of you, man? We haven't seen you in 11 months. You're coming off the injury, and it just seems like everything has kind of molded around you perfectly for your return. What kind of performance can we expect?
And you're gonna see from bell to bell, fireworks, dude. I'm coming for this dude. I seriously am. From bell to bell, we're gonna be swinging, and if the takedown comes, it comes. If it doesn't, then I'm confident in my standing as well. I stood for 2 rounds with Chris Gutierrez, and a lot of guys, they can't stand with him. And that was on 6 days notice. I was picking Jimmy Flick apart before he pulled the horseshoe out of his ass, and then he knew he couldn't hit another flying triangle in one lifetime. That's why he retired. So.
Now, with the flyweight division, what do you think of the status of it? Because I've seen you very active on social media trying to get fights, and dudes don't want to fight you. What do you think's going on?
I think they're boring, man. I think we're in the entertainment business. We're in fighting, and running your mouth don't pay the bills. But at the same time, we need to sell tickets, and we need to talk a little bit. You don't have to talk trash. Just talk, and these guys, they won't respond. I don't know if they don't want to respond because I'm a tough matchup, or they don't see it. Well, we know they see it, though. They have to see it. I got the blue check mark, and it comes up first. So yeah, I just think that they're boring, pretty much boring.
And a couple more questions before I let you go. Do you think PTSD from like losses or injuries or even crazy wars exists in fighters?
I think it can. Time changes, things change in a blink of an eye with fighting, and you always got to have the next step ahead. And, that's what fighters struggle with daily, like what's next, so you always got to be thinking about your future, as a fighter, and whether you're going to open a gym up or do something that you've never done before. But yeah, I think post traumatic stress disorder does exist in fighters after, you know, because it's a crazy, wild experience.
Yeah, like, yeah, most people don't understand. That's why I asked the question, because most people don't understand like what's going on in here with fighters. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Before,
there's
during,
no
or after.
security. Yeah, there's no security, man. Look at me. Look at me. I got a family. I got a house. I got bills, kids, responsibilities, and then I tear my ACL and I'm on the shelf for 11 months. What would I do? What would I do without my sponsorships? I would be working and trying to compete with the best in the world, and that's highly unlikely that you're going to be successful doing that.
Yeah, you are a small percentage of this planet.
Yeah, I've done it though. I did it for 9 years. I worked full time, and I freaking fought, and I fought my ass off. What, 2019 6 times, 2020 4 times. That was all while working a full time job at a construction company.
One last question. It's an open-ended question. You could answer it any way you want. What keeps you up at night?
Man, my family's a big motivation. I gotta put food on their table. They depend on me, and that's been my biggest motivation. Forever. There's lots of times I didn't want to go to practice after I got off work, but I always made it. I'd go by Dunkin' Donuts, get me a shot of espresso, ice cold coffee, and I'd be ready to go. So whatever it takes to make it happen.
For sure. Well, November 20th, man, UFC Fight Night in Las Vegas. Cody, you're back. It's a banger, like I said earlier, of a matchup, and I'm excited to see a new transformed you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro.